So one time when I mowed out there on the other side of that fence right there along the road, I got a few stickers. But I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize it. There was... Alright, so right up here along this edge, we get a lot of stickers from traffic driving by and flinging them off into our ditch, and then they end up coming into the property. So what happened was, this little corner right here was covered in stickers, and when I went to go mow, I didn't realize it until I had gotten into them. And so I went through them and I mowed, and the chute was blowing towards us, towards our house. So I immediately turned around and started blowing them the other way, but I didn't think about the tires and how they got stuck in the tires. And so I continued on mowing. I mowed that strip and blew it all that way, and like an idiot, I just wasn't thinking, and I came through and mowed everything else. Seeds got everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I mean everything but the shaded areas. So even up here by the chicken coop, we had a trail of them going over towards the house. We had a few back over here. We've got a little strip back there by the dog yard. They were everywhere. I mean, they're everywhere. We came out here and hand pulled stickers for hours, multiple days, and they came back with a vengeance. A couple years ago we did do the burn, but now we have these trees here, so it's going to be a little bit harder to do a burn. And that actually worked pretty well. But when you got people driving in and out of your property and down this road, you know, of course, county road, you don't know who's going to stop and pull over in the ditch or what they're flinging off their tires. So the seeds ended up just coming back. I'm not the expert in removing these, but I do know that at some point Dakota would spray a 2,4-D on it, which was a preventative to get these stickers to stop coming up before it's too late. But here you go. These, we call them stickers here in Oklahoma. Let's see here if I can get it to focus in. I will show you. These suckers are mean and they hurt. Alright, so that's what they look like. Bunch of spines all over them. They hurt really bad when you step on them. We also have goat heads, which we don't have any of those here. But that is basically like a sticker that's a lot bigger. And those hurt really bad. But these, Water, what are you doing? What you doing, baby girl? But these, yeah, they're just a pain, and the actual sticker itself is the seed, so we have to be really careful when we're picking them up. You don't want to drop any of them and whatnot. So anyway, Dakota come up with this brilliant idea to, motor graders coming down the road, great timing, to bring the goats up here with the hot wire and let them graze it down, because they like to eat the stickers actually. And so that is a fantastic idea, because basically we were going to have to come out here by hand and pull or cut all these sticker heads off and then just spray it. There is something called, I believe, MSMA that he said we could get, but I don't know if that's going to kill the actual sticker itself. Alright, I'll let that motor grader pass. Maybe it's not so loud right now. And if you can see, I actually just moved the fence back, but you can tell there is a line right there. I had one fence up. We used the other one for the calves, but I just pulled that one because the calves don't really need to be contained. They're trained to the bottle, so they can come running. So I just pulled the other fence to make it a little bit larger. I don't really need it larger, but I needed this to come back a little bit further so we could get these eaten up too. So I mean, you can see this line though that they chewed down just from there. That is all nice and short. And this right here is longer. And I got it moved out there, so they are working that area. So once they get this path right here chewed down, the rest of this, we'll of course move it around that way. And I wish I could do out there, but I'm afraid they're gonna eat all my trees up. So I'll probably end up just mowing it and then running up and down the road 100 times to get the stickers out of the tire. Make sure I don't bring any of those back. Let's see if we can get a better view over here. So you can just tell right there, you can see the square that I first had them in. Right along that edge and then back here. It's pretty fascinating. There's a plant right there, which that was not, I mean, you can see I actually cut it off right there so they can come back and get this plant. But I mean, I'm not seeing any sticker heads. Hopefully what they poop out won't contain the seed. If it does, you know, at least it'll be up here and this will be chewed down for now. And then we can just keep mowing this down until we can get some 2,4-D on it and prevent the stickers from coming back next year, because this is a very costly problem. The kids run around out here barefoot all the time. You know, we get up and run out barefoot when we hear noises and stuff like that. So plus we like to walk around barefoot anyway, and this can get really expensive. It would probably cost us a few $1,000s to have somebody come out and spray. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. Maybe a few $100, but as much as this is spreading, it can get costly and it can get out of hand really quick. So I'll probably let Dakota, have Dakota mow that up there and just make sure I don't make any more mistakes like that. But we'll have all that chewed down and then we can maintain it from there. But this whole ditch is covered in them. There's thousands of them. And we actually have a video, which I'll probably try to grab clips of. We never posted. But how full we filled our trash can full of buckets and wheelbarrows full of stickers. It was ridiculous. And then on this side, June and Snow White decided to get out and decided they don't want to come back in. So they're over here. And this whole entire area is covered with stickers too. So I have not been able to mow or weed eat. As you can see over here, there was a cutoff where I stopped mowing. Anything beyond this point is where the stickers were. If I saw a random sticker out there, we'd just have to jump off the mower and pull it really quick. But yeah, it's a real pain. If you guys have stickers, this is probably, I don't know, I really need to price out what it would cost to have the stickers sprayed, but it might be cheaper to rent out some goats. I mean, this hot wire's portable. It's really easy to set up and move around, and then the goats just stay in there. And especially if you keep it to a smaller area, they will just mob graze it. You just move it in little sections. They ate this in a day and a half. I mean, they had almost all of it chewed up within one day, and we left them in there an extra day just to make sure they got all the rest. But they ate everything. I don't see any stickers on this side. I walked through here earlier. I walked through here yesterday before we had even moved the fence and they'd finished, and I barely got any stickers in I was wearing sandals, so I barely got stickers on my shoes. But so if you have a massive sticker problem and you don't have plants around like the trees that you don't want eaten, or maybe even the tree might be worth sacrificing if they're real young, but this is definitely a good option. So these right here, particularly where these two goats are standing, Irene and her son, that is a huge problem right there. There's probably 30 plants right there alone. It's pretty bad. The sunlight's gonna may make it more difficult to see. Maybe it'll help, but as you can tell, this is right here by our front gate. And I mean, look at this. So it's a pain in the butt when the kids come down here to get packages or check the mail, or we need to throw trash out. There's stickers everywhere. It's so bad. We had this property completely sticker free. I mean, there was a few up here in the ditch, but it wasn't bad at all. But this looks terrible. I really wish we could get it mowed down, but I'm just not able to do that with these stickers. Down there's some too. They're everywhere, all up around the gates. Got to get that gate closed so the goats do not run out on me, or in case these happen to get out. Let's get in here and see if we can catch them actually eating some of these sticker heads. What are you doing, Eleanor? We even got the little piggy in here working too. And some of the chickens. I'm not sure if the pigs eat the stickers or not, but they definitely like to graze around in here. So I will bring you guys back tomorrow and we're gonna look at this spot. I know you've seen that comparison, but just to prove and show you what they've done, we're gonna bring you back and let you see how much they've chewed down. All right, you guys, so we got a little busy when the goats were up here chewing up the front yard, and I never got to show you guys the after results. So I'm going to take you up here and show you guys what they did. All right, so it's a little bit hard to see with the shadows. I know the lighting's making it look funny, but you can tell that they have chewed this down quite a bit. I don't visibly see any more stickers. I did kick just one sticker earlier walking out here. Definitely got another sticker in my foot, but not too bad though. I mean, this thing, if I walked through here the other day, there was just thousands of stickers that would get into my shoes. So they definitely did a great job. As long as we keep this down, then when time comes, we'll be able to just spray the weeds and with pre-emergent, and then they will not even emerge from the soil. They got all this chewed down. Got all the stickers up out of here. They also killed my flowers that I had planted. Yes, this will save you guys a ton of money if you have goats. If you don't have goats, get a hold of somebody around, local. You know, even if you don't know anyone with goats, there's plenty of people with goats out there. If you're driving by and you see somebody with goats, go ask them. I mean, a lot of people are open to moving their goats around. We would love to be able to take our goats somewhere else. There's a few things that most people are going to be concerned about is dogs. That's a big thing. There's a lot of wild dogs that people turn out in the country that will go and attack and kill an entire goat herd. Another thing is fencing. That's a hard one. If somebody has the Premier one like we do, makes it easier, but you gotta also have electricity or a solar charger. And so, you know, there's some factors that maybe someone may or may not want to, but it never hurts to ask, because we are definitely open to the idea of moving our goats if someone needed some goats to clear some brush or sticker patches like this. So don't be afraid to ask, guys. You never know. All they can do is say is no. So, and I'm sure a lot of people probably do it for free too. So that's a good idea, if not cheaper than having somebody come out and spray for weeds. And then I'm not an expert on the topic, but I do know that you can spray pre-emergent, and I know that this is not the time. I want to say it's either late fall or just before spring. Hi, kid. What are you doing in that cute hat? Are you eating a marshmallow?
I'm eating cookies.
You're a weirdo. But I think it's right before all the spring grasses and stuff come up, maybe. I don't know, don't ask me, but we'll do a video on that later. But Dakota will chime in and explain it. But you can spray pre-emergent down, which will prevent just the stickers from coming up. It doesn't kill your grass or anything like that. It's just going to prevent the stickers. I know you can also use like Roundup and stuff like that. 2,4-D is the pre-emergent that we use, but we don't like to use Roundup. It's got there's a lot of bad stuff about Roundup, so you can look that up and for yourself. But that is our plan. Got these stickers down. We're pretty definitely satisfied with what they've done for now. Thank you guys for watching. We surely appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and hit that like button if you like the video, and we will catch you guys on the next one.